Hey everyone, welcome to this upload. We're back here at Evolution Performance picking up the car. About to go pay for everything, see the car, giving my first initial reactions to the shifter, the clutch and everything. As soon as you pull up, you got a 13-14 convertible. You got two of the new ones over there in the shop. You got another, we got 350, Power Stroke. GT500 right there, a bunch of new ones. There's mine right here, so that's all done. So I can't wait to see how that does. But a little, looks like they got another one on the lift too. So they do a lot of GT500 stuff, not just the old ones. You got the one right there, like I said, two more across the street, and this one is one of the newer ones. Looks really nice. Do like my a little bit better though, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get a 2020 and up GT500. But let's go pay for everything and let's see how the car feels. Okay, we're just finished up at the shop. Evolution Performance was nice enough. They gave me a nice hat, got a t-shirt, little key tag right there, and parts are in the back. I'm gonna put this stuff out of the way. Alright, so here's our new heat exchange. I don't know how well you can see that, but oh, that's better. Nice and brand new. More surface area, keeping stuff cool. Alright. First fire up test. White ball shifter looking good. Alright. Clutch down. Wow, that is really tight. Wow. Very precise. Alright, we get situated and then we'll head out. Okay, so we're on our way back home now. Initial thoughts of just hands-on driving to start out with. I should have brought my camera mount. So the shifter feels very, very nice. The clutch, we're still breaking it in obviously, but the clutch feels pretty good so far. Initially, the shifter takes a little bit of effort to put it into a gear, but then once you shift, it is so smooth and so precise. Like literally, it feels like a completely different shifter in the car now. And it still takes a little bit of effort to shift, but as soon as you shift, it just goes right in. So smooth, no notch, very, very smooth. And clutch feels good where it grabs to. It's going to break in a little bit more as we go. So far, good first driving impressions. So obviously I'm not going to get on it because we need to retune when we go on the dyno after we break in the clutch. So we're just going to do partial throttle until we get some miles on this car. But I'll be able to do some other stuff in between uploads. But I'll be able to do some other stuff while we're doing the break-in period also. But this feels really nice so far. I'm really impressed. And like I was mentioning with the shifter here, you know, see, I'm doing a lot of effort to actually move it out of neutral, you know, but once it's in gear, there's not as much effort as it takes to switch gears as it is to just go into the initial, you know, first, second, third, you know, but it feels very, very nice. I'm very impressed. I had the MGW in my GT, and this is just, you know, these MGW shifters, it's literally a night and day difference. So I'm really happy with how the shifter feels right now. Okay, we are back at home, everybody. So let's pop the hood real quick and show you what we're looking at here. This is the stock clutch in the McLeod box. Very heavy, so I know that the other clutch is a little bit lighter, so take a little bit of weight off the drivetrain, which is always good. That's that. Now, Now whenever you do a smaller pulley on these cars, sometimes they'll put like a little device that goes right here into this slot as like a tensioner, adjustable tensioner device to help with belt wrap. In this case though, with just the pulley, same size belt, you get an idler that helps with belt wrap. I don't know how well you can see, but it goes right here. And you can adjust the camera a little bit, but it's this circular thing that goes right here that bolts up to the belt assembly thing. I don't know how well you can see. That's a little better, but it's this right here. So it helps with belt wrap, new supercharger belt, new spark plugs went in the car also, so just have to double check them, make sure they're good. And then you can't see under here too well, here's the cover of it a little bit, but here is our VMP heat exchanger all on the bottom here. We didn't do the stencil yet, so I'm going to do a separate video showing you how I'm going to tackle that. I don't think that'll be too hard. But yeah, 13 and 14 GT500, you know, you got the big open grill, so some of the stuff's a little dirty, catches some bugs and stuff like that too, but it looks good seeing a brand new heat exchanger behind the grills. A little bit cleaner look. So we'll do the stencil on another time. That's going to go somewhere in here. And then quick shot over here. Here's our shift knob and our clutch. Everything feels really solid. You know, it's an upgraded clutch, and I was kind of expecting it to be maybe like a little bit heavier performance clutch wise, but it feels exactly like stock. Very, very, very nice feel to the clutch. Good sweet spot, engagement point, very easy to drive. I'd argue that the clutch almost feels lighter than stock, but you know, it's been a little bit since I drove a stock one, so I'd have to compare. Might feel a little bit lighter, but either way, the engagement's very nice and precise. And then the shifter, this is literally a night and day difference. So, you know, when you're in neutral, it's very tight, and then making the initial, you know, transition to the gears, it's a little bit tight to put it into a gear. But once you go through each gear, it is very, very nice. So I think the more that you use the shifter, it's going to loosen up just a little bit. It was kind of tight at the beginning, but now I feel like it's I feel like it's loosened up a little bit. You know, the shifts are very precise. Nothing's changed on that part, but I just feel like the shifter, you know, once it gets used to being moved around a little bit and the mechanisms, you know, set in for the assembly, it's just very, very nice shifts. A little bit shorter than stock, and everything's just crisp and nice. So very smooth, especially when you're driving around. So we're gonna wrap up the video here, guys. If you enjoyed, please be sure to, you know, drop a comment, leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content. And once this clutch is broken in, you know, we'll do like a final revision, make sure the tune's good, and it'll be time to start going fast again. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next upload.